Hello, good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon and it's me, Richard, and Paul. As usual, we thought we'd say hi. And what a lovely day. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining through its golden September sunshine. Perfect. Perfect for gardening. Perfect for going to the garden centre, which we did this morning, didn't we, Paul?
We did.
We went to the garden centre. We went to a garden centre called Squires.
In Twickenham.
Which is, Twickenham Way. And the reason we wanted to go is because Paul wanted to buy lettuce.
Because they haven't germinated. Lots of our germination of lettuce has been poor this year. So I wanted to get some plants so that we could put them in the polytunnel for overwintering. We're going to sow some more, but I wanted to have some plants.
And were you happy with the quality of the lettuce?
They were okay.
They looked a bit limp to me.
Well, they were okay. I mean, considering it's, end of season really. But they did have some. But what was good was their customer service, wasn't it? Because I emailed them last night asking if they had any lettuce, and they got back to me first thing this morning saying exactly what they had in stock.
Yeah.
But we were on the way anyway.
Well, yeah, we didn't get the email until we were going there.
But they had exactly what they said was in stock. Nice little email. So I went back and thanked them for their customer service.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite good, Squires.
They're great.
They're a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
But, their plants are watered, at least.
Yeah.
You go to
Wyvale.
I'm sorry, Wyvale. I don't mean to diss you, but Wyvale don't water their plants enough.
Not like
Very
Squires.
dry. Everything was wet. We got there first thing this morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
At about, I don't know, what time did we get there? 9:30?
9:30.
And it opens at 9. So we got there and everything was wet. Absolutely everything. And
you walked into a tree.
I did walk into a tree.
I wanted to park somewhere.
Mention that.
And then Richard wanted to park somewhere else, so we parked there.
I said, park there, it's nearer.
And then we
and
got
parked
out.
there and I walked into a tree. Well, don't laugh at my misfortune. Honestly. I could have blinded myself.
So
I literally
funny.
walked straight into it, into the branches, and was attacked by branches.
And then you went,
anyway.
I
did.
woken up yet.
I wasn't awake, to be absolutely honest. On a Saturday morning, I don't wake up till about 11, probably. But, the body was moving. I'd got dressed.
Yeah.
I'd got dressed,
That was quite quick. We're normally about 2 hours with him getting dressed.
Not.
Yes, we
It's not
are.
true.
I'm about 10 minutes, but he's
It's
got
not
all this
true.
to do. I've just got this to do.
What would you rather see? The dishevelled me? Some of you are saying that you want me to do a vlog, wake from waking till going to bed.
Dusk till dawn.
You really don't want to see me when I first wake up.
No,
I
you
look about
don't.
10 years older and feel 20 years older than I am. Anyway, by the by, that doesn't matter.
So we're at Squires.
So we went to Squires, we got lettuce, and I decided to buy some winter pansies for the front window boxes. So we did that. We got a little packet of compost as well, because I needed to top the window boxes up. So we got that, and we spent about 16 quid.
Yeah, just under £16.
We spent about 16 quid, and obviously you've got to pay for the diesel to get there. So it was a fairly cheap trip. We're not big consumers. We don't buy loads of stuff these days from shops and garden centres. We don't tend to spend loads of money. We just buy what we need to get.
Or what we wanted to get.
What we wanted to get. What we needed to get new flowers for the window boxes, because the petunias had been fried in the heat basically through not being watered often enough. But petunias, I find I'm not going to do petunias again.
I like them.
Yeah.
There is another one
I
that
like
you can
them,
get that you don't have to
but
deadhead.
you have to deadhead all the time, every day, and they're sticky and, you know, it's a pain in the backside. So there is a variety you can get. I'm not sure what it's called. It was on Beach Grove Garden. But
we love Beach Grove.
we do. We like Beach Grove Garden.
I like Monty Don.
But yeah, it was on there, but I can't remember what they're called. So if anybody knows what that petunia is that you can buy that you don't need to deadhead, let me know, because I'll get that next year. Because they are beautiful, and you know the smell is gorgeous in the sun.
Anyway, we went to Squires.
We went to Squires and
got what we needed.
did that, came back.
And then what did you do?
I came in, did we have tea?
No, you got straight on.
No, I did get straight on, got outside, tidied the front up. We did the driveway, which is a gravel driveway which just needs weeding, and there were a couple of mushrooms under the car.
Are we having them this evening?
No, I wouldn't eat mushrooms. I'd be too afraid.
I went down to the allotment and took things down there.
Yeah.
You did that.
I did the driveway, did the pansies, deadheaded the geraniums from upstairs, gave them a good water because hopefully they will keep on going into the autumn.
And that's it.
That was it this morning, yeah. And then we had
And what are we doing now?
lunch.
We did have lunch.
We had pasta for lunch. We had pasta with tuna for lunch because it was quite cool in the house, even though it's warm outside. It was quite cool in the house, so I fancied something quite warm. Well, I was cold. I get cold hands and cold feet, and I feel the cold more than Paul does.
He's
Paul,
got a cold heart.
I feel the cold more than Paul does because Paul is more insulated than I am.
I've got more fat.
I was being nice.
I was being truthful.
Well, I was being truthful as well. Anyway, this video actually is all about the tomato seeds. Sorry, I've got an eyelash or something in my eye.
There's always something.
Oh, it's something.
Well, it's not all about the tomatoes, is it? Because we've spent 5 minutes
no.
not talking about the tomatoes.
Well, I know, but what did I say to you before we started filming? I said to Paul, I would like to give this video a little added value because I know that you guys enjoy seeing us talk together. You enjoy seeing our banter.
Anyway, tomatoes.
Doesn't like it when I take over. He forgets it's my channel. It's my channel. It's got my name on it. It's not Richard and Paul, it's Richard Hammond. So you're
Maybe
a
it
guest.
should be Richard and Paul.
Well, what do you think? Do you think we should change the channel to Richard and Paul?
Maybe it should just be Paul.
You've got your own channel, you just don't make any content. Oh, he's so cheeky, honestly.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. So actually this is all about the seed. And you remember the video we did the other day about
Seed
saving tomato seed. So we wanted to show you the result of that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to nip round and become the cameraman because we need some close-up shots of the results. And Paul's holding this jar of...
It looks yummy, doesn't it? This is the fermented seed to get the gel off.
You know, we talked about the gel around the seeds and how that is an inhibitor of growth. I don't want to smell it. Oh, I don't want to smell that. No!
It does, it
Oh.
smells, it's
Get
fermented.
the Febreze out.
It smells mildly of alcohol.
I'm going to have to burn incense now.
You sure you don't want to wear? No, you don't want to wear. So anyway, what we have done already is taken a tablespoon
Yeah, he's taken some out.
and cleaned them. So we're going to show you
Rinse
that
them
now.
in running water.
Running water.
So we're going to show you the seeds and we're also going to show you the dried ones on the
Tissue paper.
On the tissue paper. Well, it's not tissue paper, it's kitchen paper.
Kitchen
roll.
paper. Kitchen roll.
So here we
Paper.
are, the next part of this video, the result of the drying seeds and the fermented ones.
So these are the dried seeds which came straight from the tomato. You'll remember we put them onto this cloth, bit of kitchen paper, and I don't know if you can see, here are the seeds now. There, you can just prise them off. Most of them will just prise off.
Just tilt the plate slightly more towards, yeah, that's it, that's good.
So these are going to go into a prepared envelope in a couple of days because I still want them to dry out. And what I've done is I've prepared an envelope here for Amish Paste Save Seed 2018, and that says non-fermented. So that's for this one. And in here we've got the fermented seed, which is from this jar, and it's been washed in a sieve to get all of the bits off. And I'm not sure if you can see.
Let me zoom in, Paul. Let me focus, yeah, we can see those.
There's the individual seeds.
Well,
So all the gel that was around these seeds, which inhibited the germination, or is supposed to inhibit germination, has now gone. So these are going to go onto a piece of kitchen paper. You could use
and they've been rinsed, Paul,
They've
in
been
water.
rinsed
yeah,
in water.
because one of them looks like it's still got collar on.
They will still have some bits on, but they're mainly done. They're mainly sorted.
Can you turn? Yeah, that's
Sorry.
lovely.
It's difficult for me seeing. So these are going to go onto kitchen paper where they're going to dry for 3 or 4 days at least. And then they, once they're dry, will be prized off the paper like the others, and they will go into this envelope, which is fermented. So we'll have an envelope of fermented, an envelope of non-fermented, and then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put those into the fridge, because I keep all my seed in the fridge in a Tupperware, and in the Tupperware is silica sachets to absorb any moisture that may be in there so that they stay cool and dry. And then next year we're going to do a trial of 4 sowings. We're going to do seed from last year, which is effectively what this fruit came from. We're going to do the fermented seed, which is this one. We're going to do the non-fermented seed, and then we're also going to slice across an Amish paste tomato, which is still hanging on the vine down at the allotment at the moment, and we're going to bury that in a flower pot 2 inches deep in compost mixed with a bit of soil, and then we're going to put a 2-inch mulch on top. And those are going to be our 4 trials, and we'll see which one does best and which germinates first.
Okay.
So that's about it.
So that's it. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we will see you very soon. Oh, and I don't know whether you can see. I don't know whether you can see that shelf. I'm just going to try and focus on that. This here, Paul acquired through, was it through Free Cycle, Paul?
Yeah, Trash Nothing.
Through Trash Nothing, he got this very cute pine shelving unit. So I'm going to be sanding that down, and I'm going to oil it or wax it, and we're going to use it somewhere, not sure where, but it's sort of sitting in the front room at the moment randomly, but it's rather pretty, isn't it? Paul was going to take it down to the allotment and trash it.
Not trash it.
Well, it would have been trashed.
It wouldn't. It would have been on top of my table.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's too pretty, and I think the wood's too lovely for it to be at the allotment with things, dirty things on it, so we're going to have it at home.
But I've come across a similar one, which
Have you?
we will have at the allotment,
Okay.
at the community garden.
That's not as nice. Well, these things, we could do these things up and sell them. Anyway, that's all for now, folks. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all enjoying your day. And we will see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.